Good morning, friends. Good afternoon, good evening, depends where you are. I guess if you're in Australia, you're literally 15 hours ahead of me and sleeping, I hope. It's about almost midnight in your location if you're in Perth, Australia. So I just thought I'd jump on this morning and say hello to everybody. I'm going to the Walk for Freedom. I'm gonna be there at 11:30, and I'm making an announcement there today that's super important, and it has to do about tomorrow and yeah, what's going to be happening tomorrow. So, also, I'm going to be giving people information on how to get hooked up to Telegram. Okay, I just got back on Crackbook. However, I'm gonna not post anything there. I'm not posting any information, no links, no nothing. I'm gonna starve you out until you go to Telegram. That's what's gonna happen. Because they're hitting me so hard on Crackbook that I can't post anything. So you're either gonna sit with that information as it sits, or I'm gonna get post one more thing and get shut off entirely. So that's the way Crackbook's looking right now, kids. So please go over to Telegram. So I know it's tricky at first. I'm still not fully in the, I'm getting it now, finally, a month later. But I had to go watch a YouTube video. YouTube Telegram for beginners. And there's a guy on there, like in 5 minutes, will show you how to set it up, how to block your phone number, how to do all of that stuff. So please go on Telegram. It's Red Pill Raven, and then it's Raven Moonstone Art is the public channel, and then redpillraven.com, all spelled out.com, is the group chat. So the reason I put it like that is so you could put links. That group chat is for stuff that you don't see on my page, things that are in your area, protests that you went to, videos that we can share, and also things that are literally happening in your paper or something, so we can share it to the main page of information. So that's what the group chat is for. It's not to chat amongst 200 or 300 people. It's really overwhelming. So just keep it very concise in there, and like people have come in and then left because it's either too overwhelming or there's too many religious posts. So not everybody shares religious views in there. So I'm just going to keep it very simple. So keep it very simple and clean. And I did make a post about that if you are in that group chat. So that's the reason why I don't want to overwhelm people. That group chat is literally for posts in your area or articles that you think are going to help the truth movement immediately. So that's what we need in that group chat. So that's what it's really awesome. It's a group chat full of, I go there first for info, just letting you know before, and so did Shannon, before we actually go to look for other things, because we rely on you just as much as you rely on us. So it's a team. It's very much a team. So do do I have a link tree? No, I don't. I'm actually getting, okay, that's my other announcement, is that on Facebook, Amelia Breeze McKay is my personal assistant. She's my executive personal assistant. So if you want me to come to one of your functions, you have to book it with her because she comes with me. So if her schedule is not open, Freedom Choir. So her page on Facebook is Freedom Choir, and I've been tagged in it. But again, I'm going to see if I can actually get the page on my page. I'm having a lot of problems with Crackbook. So Amelia Breeze McKay, if you want to get a hold of her or send her any info about upcoming events here in Calgary, or even, things that we can go to, she's going to be coordinating all of that. A, she drives me around. So thank you for that, Amelia. And B, like, she's just awesome at helping me keep organized, and she's my voice. I have to maintain some energy for doing these videos all the time. So that's why she was doing it at the very beginning of the spring and stuff. She's been with me since day one with the shit on my walls. Okay. She has seen it all and heard it all. So she knows me probably from a working perspective and a idiosyncrasy perspective better than anyone. And it's time that we kind of um, it's time that I have her help me a little bit more with some of this stuff. So she's going to come over and help me with my website stuff. And my website's down, just so you know. I know redpillravens.com is down right now. That's because I'm trying to decide if I want to keep that account, or I'm going to just hop onto Raven Moonstone Art, this Wix account I've had for years, because I know how to work that one and then upgrade it that way. So that's what I'm going through this week, is just trying to be more streamlined with everything. So there's nothing uploaded on Rumble, just so you know, not yet. But I do have at Raven Moonstone Art as my account on Rumble. So it's not, you're not, I've gotten a lot of messages I don't see on Rumbles because I haven't posted anything. So I don't really know how to do that yet. So I'm looking at other places besides this platform, because what we're going to be hitting right away here is some nasty business. And this is going to probably go, I'm not exaggerating. And so is Crackbook, because once it comes out that POTUS is actually the true leader, then they're going to go start hammering everybody's account because they don't want us to spread that information. So that's one of the reasons I did Leaping Lizard, and I showed you a whole bunch of screenshots yesterday. So if you can download that and keep that on any of the other chart videos for your own benefit, it's probably a good idea at this time. So I'll also be trying to get on BitChute as well. So yes, YouTube is also a good one too. I heard it doesn't silence conservatives. No, I know. I'm trying to get on as many. I honestly, okay, people are like, yes, I have a Parler. I don't post diddly squat, and I don't even look at Parler. I actually removed it off my phone because my phone was broken. I don't like Parler. I just don't. I don't like the way it's set up like Twitter. It's very confusing to me. Telegram is way easier. The reason I like Telegram, the number one reason, and some of you are not going to like this. The number one reason I like Telegram is because I can just give you the news in one channel, and I don't have like literally thousands and thousands of comments. I have to feel like I have OCD, so I feel like I have to respond to everybody's comments. And it's making me crazy. It's literally making me crazy. I have 650 emails right now in one email account. I have 12 emails. So I'm like, I'm literally trying to skip over this whole thing. I can't wait till it's just something easier where we're all hooked up to Quantum, and I can just think about shit and there it is. I don't even want no interface. So share link. Oh, I will share the link on here when I'm off. It's really hard to the Telegram app. I'm just going to show you how it is. So I've got my old phone here. So the other thing I recommend on Telegram is to go in your settings and turn off data downloading in your app setting, because when you get on there, because I didn't know that was a thing, and that's what's crapped out Amelia's phone and my phone. So just be cautious of that. So, oops, here. It looks like this little paper airplane right here, right there. See all these notifications? They drive me insane. So Parler is still on my old phone, but I don't go in there. So so I'm gonna click on my Telegram, and that's what it looks like in the feed. So I got Donald and Samantha and Awakening. These are all the channels and people that send me messages. It comes up in one feed, which is amazing. And there's my good bud David Avocado Wolf, and you can go and so this is how you get onto my channel. Okay, so you go into your Telegram, and my name on here is Red Pill Raven. That's my old phone number. I don't have that phone number anymore, so I don't care if you saw it. I canceled it finally. So then you can go and make new channels, new groups, whatever, da 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 da, and all that stuff there. But there's the settings button at the very bottom. Okay. So you're going to need to go into the settings and change those things so your phone number is blocked and everybody can't see that baloney syrup, okay? So you can make calls on it and all that stuff. So I'm going to plop up my Raven Moonstar and Art. So here's the first two channels. They both look the same. That's how they're spelled out. Okay. And if I go and click on my Raven Moonstone Art, I have a lot of feeds. So it's Twitter feeds, it's just pure like things from so many different locations. Here you go. I wanted to show you that today. All right. So there's so much information. It's crazy. Like it's overwhelming. But if you're bored, it's awesome. And if you're looking for the news, it's awesome. So what a lot of people do is they'll just go scroll and they're just scrolling down the feed and then they'll click on something that they're interested in and then they'll go uh read it. So there's like honestly everything. There's stuff from um the just Julian Assange. This is my favorite. Trudeau made 300,000 at 100,000 expats living in communist China eligible to cast ballots in the last federal election. The chain of custody of those ballots would have been the communist Chinese protocol system before they were delivered to the elections in Canada. Whatever could go wrong? Mm. So it is very like there's a lot of stuff. It also I post stuff about the planetary alignment, 5D ascension, stuff to get rid of negative energies. Like literally there's everything in that channel. So it's and some memes and some memes. So can you share some pages? Yes, so we can join. Yes, I will. I'll get Shannon to blast that again. Shannon's my co um, creator on this page because she posts to many other groups. And she doesn't really read it all, just so you know. Don't think she's cramming her head full of all this. She leaves it up to us to discern. But she does have a set of guidelines for my page. Um, and she does a really, really great job. So, um, uh, yes. Anyways, so the reason why I'm trying to get more people over from Facebook to Telegram is again because I'm going to be cut off, like just stopped off of there. So if you don't follow me and you still want to see old posts on Crackbook, it's just plain old Raven Moonstone. And then my Instagram account is working miraculously again at Raven Moonstone Art, but again, not posting a lot there. The majority of what I'm posting is on Telegram at Raven Moonstone Art, okay? So the Telegram little preface is t.me/Raven Moonstone Art. But if you're in Telegram, you can just use the @ sign and it'll pop up. So you can go use your little spy thing right here and put in people like Donald Trump. Boom, it'll come up. QAnon, there's a QAnon metadata and light data. And I was following those so much, but honestly, it was thousands and thousands and thousands of messages every day. I was just like, wow. And I mute it all. I mute everybody so I can't be, don't take it personally. You have to protect your energies at this time, but get over on Telegram, would you? So there's a lot of uh, people that are out rallying today on Saturday across the world and doing the Walk for Freedom or Freedom Rally or whatever they're calling themselves. This is a global movement. It isn't about just one or two people in your area supporting this or inventing it or organizing it. This for us to get 1,500 people out has taken us since June, I think we were starting. So it's been a long time of us coming out to do these rallies, and this is us standing on the street corner, getting yelled at. We've been going hard all year. So I want to thank everybody who has come out to every single rally or to any rally or participates in your area. It is super important. And I had a friend of mine bring something to my attention. There's a lot of people who think that you're going to get hate just because you're in the public eye. Not at all. You're going to get it because we're hitting people's triggers right now. There's three types of people going on in this earth. There's the ones who aren't questioning it. They're just kind of like, whatever, I'm just going to listen to the TV and, just blindly follow whatever. And they're the ones that just are hitting the brick wall. Then there's a middle group who are like, whatever, you guys do your thing and you guys do your own thing. It just doesn't really affect me. And then there's a third group of us who are woke. And we are out there every day getting sworn at by the first group. So we understand because we've been here a long time. We understand where we stand with our truths. And once your vibration is so steady and steadfast in your truth, it's really hard for somebody to knock that truth over. So if you are a freedom fighter and that's who you are at your core, keep on doing it. If you're just starting out, then do it in small steps. Just do it by sharing a couple of posts, to wake up people. It's planting seeds. You're going to get some feedback if you're just starting to wake up. That's okay. So, yes, I do get sensory overload from too much interaction. I completely do. So even like today, I am very cognizant of some dark energies surrounding some of these rallies. Okay. There are people there that don't have the best intentions. And you have to learn to control your triggers when you're around them. And you also have to learn how to protect yourself before you even go. And if you do get overwhelmed, you have to leave. So that's what I did a couple weeks ago. I went there and the energy was just like, I'm like, I gotta get out of here. And I walked home. I was like, or me and Amelia went home and we had an easy bake oven day. So, this is the time where we're going to get harassed the most, like the most, because it's the beginning of the fire hose of information that the people who are cognitively dissonant right now are going to get slammed with in the forehead really quickly. So what else was I going to say? Oh yeah, I wanted to do a quick reading for you all. Look what I brought. Listen, Linda. So yes, we are taking back our power at City Hall. And no one has watched Rebel Media, Rebel Media or Rebel News here in Canada has 1.4 million subscribers. And Freedom Choir got a good spot. Like we were singing behind on the steps of City Hall and they thought we were some religious group. It was kind of funny. But we are not a religious group. You're welcome to come and join us. The only thing is wear your full faces and smiles and red and white, hopefully. So if you're here in Canada. So yes, that's what we're doing tomorrow. And after we go sing at Pastor Art's Street Church, we're going to go back across City Hall and I'm going to do a short little blurb for about 20 minutes on where we're at if you haven't followed along all this way. And I'll be able to open for questions then. Because sometimes it's really hard on Saturdays. People are coming at me and what about this and what about that? And I know I want to answer everybody's questions. So, and I haven't had a chance to speak on the stage, nor am I going to have a lot of time from hence on in. And that's fine with me because all I want is to target the audience to get them to come and sing on Sunday. That's my main goal for today because the heat of Freedom Choir is the healing that is necessary. I don't care if you know how to sing. I don't care if you don't like singing. There's people who came and they're like, wow, this is way out of my comfort zone. But I stood in the front row. I was like, this is awesome. So, yes, I'm glad everybody's going to protest. So here we go with our card reading so I can get on with my day because I've got to be ready in about 20 minutes. So please place us in our higher selves so that we may clearly see, think, feel, and know the divine messages that wish to come through this reading. Oh, this one's stuck out. So thank you for the love and light. I love you guys all. I really do. I love everybody. And the ones who twerk me off out there in the public. I love them in the creepy ways that they go about their business. Light and love, everybody. Light and love. Oh, here's another busy one. So I've got the 2 cards. I'm going to read 2 because I'm a life path 11 and it boils down to 2. I'm a 3811. So if you don't know how to look up your life path calculator, and go find out what number you are and then go read. It's really fun. So here we go with the first card that popped out. Oh my goodness, you guys. Look at this. We got the water fairy again. Feelings and emotions. Woo! Okay. And the second, this is ridiculous. This is exactly the same reading we had the other day. See, we must do this or we cannot move on. So knowledge and healing is the serpent, and feelings and emotions is the water fairy. So this is exactly what we were just talking about. You're welcome. When the water fairy swims up to you with her liquid magic, she reminds you that emotions and feelings may be running the show. She asks you to consider how you really feel about things and why. She also reminds you that you are not your feelings. You are the one experiencing them. Remember that as water flows, emotions change. The water fairy also tells you that it's time to lose your rigidity, be fluid and willing at times to compromise and allow change to happen. If you're happy right now, enjoy the water fairy. Swirls her love around you. If things are making you sad, she comes to wash away your tears. The water fairy knows the power of emotions. So when she appears, be mindful of them and how they affect you. Remember, feelings are for the fuel for the manifesting. Be certain of what you want to create, what you're feeling. Allow your feelings to pass through and focus on the positive. Yes, indeedy. Water fairy longs to smile at you in the reflection. There you get it. Yeah, so the lessons repeat until you get it exactly right. So this is our big challenge, and I told everybody that today there's like an energy that's very 3D, and this is our test. This is our test because I've been triggered like for so long by this person. This person has, I know, not the best of intentions sometimes, but they can't see that. They can't see that at all. So I think the only word to describe it is narcissistic. So this person who's very narcissistic is triggering like about 40 people in the narcissist thing. Now, I just keep saying, I hope this person finds their higher self. I hope this person finds their higher self. But I'm not going to lie, this person's triggered me over and over again because of how blind they are. So it's very frustrating. And this is some people in your families too. So when you're dealing with people that just think they're right all the time, no matter what anybody says, that's the test right now. Are we going to let our feelings rule how this person is literally a brick wall? Or are we going to let the water seep through that brick wall and move it aside and wash it aside? So that's about the serpent too, is about transformation and transmute that knowledge into healing. So the serpent's message is one of healing and gaining knowledge. Whatever situation you're in right now is meant for this purpose. The serpent also reminds you that knowledge is important. Perhaps it's time for you to read a book or take a class in order to gain more understanding of your inquiry, or you may need to ask question of others who know and can help you. Ask serpent and you will be guided for the right answer easily and effortlessly. The serpent heralds success if you follow his signal. The serpent also lets you know that you may be suffering because there are aspects of yourself that are wounded and still needing tending. Yes, now is the time for this. Perhaps you need to rest, meditate, and allow knowledge to come to consciousness. Or maybe you just need to sleep more. Yes, I do need to sleep more. Not sleep last night. There's a big Jack in the Schumann. That's why. So, yeah. So another aspect of serpent energy is that each time you are experience a healing or learn new things, you may need to shed your skin to adopt a new one. Don't worry, the serpent says that it's necessary and a beautiful thing. And that's exactly right. So like you changing your mind, yes. So I go back to this, and we're all guilty of it, all of us, because this is how we ascend, is we need to forgive ourselves for being triggered with that person in the first place. That's part of getting over your triggers. So is that forgiveness that comes with you accepting that person and how much they irritate you or how much they're yelling at you or how much they're coming at you. We don't want that anymore. So we're trying to shed that 3D skin. That's the 3D skin we're shedding of ourselves too. Not just that person's ego, but it's that ego within ourselves. Okay, it's really hard because I'm constantly I'm like, am I mad because my ego's been triggered, or am I mad because I'm not being heard? So this is the thing where I've been kind of like combating with my own triggers, like my own ego. Am I an egotist? Am I coming from a place of ego? I constantly am asking myself that because I know how many people I'm affecting. And I don't want to affect it in a I'm so great. I don't ever think that, at all. In fact, I somebody sent me a funny meme about these people in hazmat suits, and that's how dating was gonna be, a horny on the sign, and I was just like, "Gee, now I can eat all the beans and hummus I want, and nobody's gonna give a care because they won't be able to smell me." So, oh, how do you turn off data download? Dana, you have to go and she's asking about Telegram. You have to go in your settings, and then, in your settings, actually, I think in your computer, maybe, or your computer. Hold on, let me just check. I'll just check for you while I'm here. And data and storage. So it's right in your Telegram in data and storage right there. And if you pop on that, see, this is what I have mine set on my old phone. You want to turn all of those off. So you don't want to automatically download when using mobile data. You don't want, if you're connected to Wi-Fi and your phone can take all of that data, go ahead, let her fly. But I literally just had 6,872 photos taken and videos and dumped into my laptop from Telegram because it just effed up my whole phone. So anyhow, but yeah, that's where I'm getting at with uh, um, your energies and being able to transmute it. So today, this is going to be a challenge for a lot of my friends and truth seekers. I know that it's a challenge for me because we're getting through some of our own shit, right? So yes, and don't forget to clear your cache. Yes, thank you very much, Samantha. So don't forget to clear your cache of pictures, she's saying, so it doesn't clog up your phone even more. So a full cache uses up your phone storage space. Yes, I've had to do that and go into your files. And then after you've downloaded them off your phone, you have to go and delete those caches of files. Otherwise, it'll just, I've lost everything from WhatsApp. That was the one that pissed me off the most. OMG. OMG. I'm in a group chat with 4 other ladies. One does the sends really good links. One's a good code cipher. And, so these ladies are just like amazing. And the Spice Girls and all of that was gone. And I had links in there that I needed for. So I have to go back to these girls and go, okay, can you put in your little comments? Can you go find me this? And can you go find me that? So I'm going to try getting these links back. The cops have announced that they will be defending themselves. I don't know. What do you mean defending themselves? Like at these rallies? So here's what happened between last Saturday and Sunday and this Saturday. So there was the Rebel Media was Saturday and Sunday there, and they took some filming. And they even said there's over 1,000 people, not 200 or 300 like mainstream media said. That's the guy even said. And then the next day he came out and he filmed us and he's like, no, I've talked to all the cops. They're just here to keep the peace, blah, 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 blah. They're not going to arrest Pastor Art or give him any tickets. They went out 2 or 3 days later and sought these people out and gave them tickets. 6 people. 3 of them were mentioned by the CPS in the, like Ryan, Pastor Art, and Dave. So they were all, oh, will be defunding themselves. Yeah, that's fake news. Yeah. Oh, defending, not defunding. Okay, gotcha. So what's going on is 2 years ago, Nenshi already here in Calgary defunded the police. He defunded a lot of the hospital, the EMS. I don't know if you guys remember that. People were all pissed. So that already happened. He got paid by the Rockefellers to go to the Bilderberg meetings with Kenny and the mayor of Edmonton. That's all taken place. Now, what else has taken place is none of those 3 people that I just mentioned got voted in legally. Okay, period. End of story. So the big distraction here right now, and please pay attention, they want to put fluoride in our water here in Calgary. That's a distraction. Nenchi's saying you're going to lock people and give people tickets. That's a distraction. They're trying to scare people. And they're only giving tickets to the rally organizers. Okay. So I'm fully expecting to have an officer come up to me. Somebody asked me for my real name. I'm never telling you. I don't have a name. I just don't. I'm confident because I do not consent or comply to any of the contracts that you're trying to give to me at all. I'm a living woman and I'm a living being. I have the right to travel freely on this planet. What you're trying to do with that piece of paper, you are an armed agent of a corporation trying to give a straw man my name, a corporation. I don't have a name in this conversation because I haven't done anything wrong. I don't have a name. I'm just some chick. Some chick. So that's another reason I use the name Raven, because it's none of their business. So thank God I did that 7 years ago. I got too many dick pics on Instagram and I'm like, that's it. I'm out of here. So um no, I didn't save it on cloud. None of my Telegram I saved on cloud. I actually got Holly. Holly helped me, and thank you, Holly. She does a lot of my admin work with Amelia. She took all of my charts and photographed them and everything and put them on sticks. She took my phone and put it on a stick and then everything. So I'm gonna go get some hard drives and stuff and then put everything from my computer on there. So yes. So that's what's going on right now. Please keep your look what I bought. Dun, 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 dun. I don't care if people like the Canada flag. I am happy. Yes, we know fluoride ruins our teeth. Fluoride also coats your pineal gland, okay? So this is the funny thing about fluoride. They're telling us they want to put more fluoride in our water. It's because there's too many damn awake people in Calgary. Ah ha ha. Light workers are coming together and they're like, ew, we're going to do what we want to do. And that's why I laugh. If you haven't watched Rebel Media, it's Calgary protesters from, I think it was like last Monday or Tuesday, the fellow posted it, and it's awesome. So, oh hi, I have Polyrhythm is my spirit child, so she calls me Mama Dawn. If any of you want to adopt me as your Mama Dawn, I'm here for you. I'm here for everyone. We're all here in this together. So, thicker. Oh yes, the dentists do like to use fluoride, and fluoride is in your toothpaste. So if you're not brushing your teeth with baking soda, then you're doing it wrong as far as I'm concerned. So don't use toothpaste at all, ever. It's full of shit. And same, if anybody is drinking pop, stop it. Just stop it right now. Even diet pop. So diet, I'll just give you a little tip of the day. Okay. And I told my friend this years ago. I'm like, stop drinking diet pop. It's not making you lose weight. And just because you think there's no sugar in it, it's full of aspartame. And aspartame was put out there by, I believe, Dick Cheney from Halliburton years ago in 90s or whatever. And even rats and roaches won't eat it. Okay? Rats and roaches will not eat aspartame. What it does in your body is it actually converts to formaldehyde in your brain and calcifies your pineal. So stop drinking that shit. Not to mention, in all of Pepsi and Coke are human embryonic cells. There you go. You're welcome. So it's just gross for you. So, neem toothpaste is a wonderful alternative to fluoride toothpaste. Yes. So I always laughed at that. 4 out of 5 dentists approve. It's that one smart dentist who's like, fuck you. It's like, seriously, we're not having none of this. But there are a lot of distractions out there. So these tickets are a distraction. They're also a scare tactic. I am not afraid. I'm not afraid of shit. You know why? Because even Ryan getting that $1,200 ticket and then a $50 ticket for not wearing a mask, today at the rally, there's a lawyer coming to announce something freaking awesome for every Albertan. So you're going to want to be at this historical rally. It's going to be amazing. So please get your poop in a group. We'll be down there within an hour. And yeah, I've got to go get my crap together. So light and love to everybody. And if you can't make it today, come tomorrow at 12 o'clock at noon. And we are singing these songs. I wrote them down. Today we're learning We Are the World. I wrote that one out. I have this one written out. And I'm writing this one out for tomorrow. So these are our Freedom Choir songs here in Calgary. And Heal the World video applications are still being accepted into the Heal the World project on Telegram. It's / Heal the World project. So love and light. I'm here to not only have you help me raise my vibrations, but I'm here to help you raise your vibrations. So I love you guys all for just sticking with it. Like, sticking with your truths and standing up in your power. It's super important now. So keep your vibes high. Go out and dance. That's what we're going to do at 11:30. We're going and dancing and singing, and that's the most important thing. So we will be sharing. I'll be sharing it on my Telegram page. I'm going to put it on Facebook just to make you go get on Telegram. So I'm literally trying to not post anything on Facebook because I'm scared it's just going to be shut off. That's why. So, and it's not that I'm scared, it's gonna be like, I'm afraid. You guys are gonna lose all that information. I already know it, but the new people might wanna know it. So, yes, get on to the good old Telegram. So have a great day, everybody. I love you all. Like, honestly, spend the day if you can't get out to a freedom rally, dropping a few seeds online and dancing. Raise your vibrations and keep in your higher self. So thank you guys very much.